Old school 4-point black boar Cocobolo into heavily figured Birdseye up top. Clean cue overall. It's not brand new, but it has been well kept. Very few signs of play. Definitely does not need a refinish or any type of work. It's a nice straight cue. It's got Cocobolo points, all natural white inlays. You can see the white and black on the outside of the points right there. Very indignant of a black boar from this era. Stainless steel joint, 5/16-14 pin. A premium double E wrap was added to this cue. Nice installation. Not sure who did it because when I acquired the cue, it was already on there, but whoever did it did a great job because the wrap lays perfectly on the cue and it doesn't jeopardize any of the smoothness of the roll. So a lot of times if you get a wrap and it's a big bulky wrap, or if the wrap's not installed properly, for instance, if the wrap's bigger than the channel or there's something hanging over, it's not going to spin like that. You can see how nice and straight this cue is. Cocobolo butt sleeve. There's that black boar logo right there. This is a perfect opportunity for somebody that wants to add a boar to their collection and save a lot of money. These type of boars don't come up real often for sale. At this time, we actually have another one in ebony on the website. We have this cue priced to sell fast. It has one shaft. The shaft rolls nice and straight. It is a 3.8, 12.5 natural white ferrule right there. I'll point out a few of the blemishes that are really minor. The reason I say the cue doesn't need to be refinished, finish looks great on the cue. Just a tiny little scratch right there, a couple of little marks from play in the butt sleeve. There's no marks on this cue that any of you wouldn't have a good chance of putting in a cue after a couple too many drinks on league night. Just really minor. No dents, no dings in the forearm. Again, nice and straight cue. Look at that. No movement at the nose at all. That's what I'm looking for right there. You know, just minor marks. Couple marks on the bottom of the butt cap. And then there was just a tiny mark right there. You can see one tiny one right there just in the finish, and then one just right there. And then there were a few minor marks like at the joint right there, and then on the actual collar of the joint, and let's see here, on the shaft collar, just right there. You can see there's a little mark right there. You guys know I always do my best to accurately describe everything, and we price things accordingly. A black boar like this, if it didn't have a single mark on it, you could expect to pay a higher price tag. If I were looking to add a boar to my collection and wanted to not spend a bunch of money, this is a perfect opportunity right here. Nice and straight, light signs of play, premium wrap, and hits like thunder. What I like the best is this. When you tighten the shaft down on the way he does these joints, it kind of has it where you have to do that extra little turn. It's like a compression, nice, tight fit on the stainless steel joint. The reason I say it hits like thunder, I'm a fan of the forward balance. I'm a fan of the steel joint. Not all my cues have the steel joint, but growing up in the 90s playing pool, man, I tell you what, if you had a cue like this, you'd be like what they call the cat's meow, right? Come on, guys, give me some comments in there when you got your first black boar. Drop some pictures in this post and let us know what you like the best about the black boar. They definitely have proven time and time again to be a safe investment, and they've proven to continually go up in value. Now, I can't guarantee that, but I just look at the trends in the market, and I would say that when you purchase a cue in this price range and it's got that logo right there at the bottom, I would say that it's a pretty darn safe bet. And this one's a lot of fun to play with too. Nice solid hit like thunder, baby. Financing available at crossroadcues.com. Check us out.